All right, welcome back. Just like I've said in the last 140 some stories and on realcopstoryvideos.com, I'm going to tell you stuff that you don't see on any of the shows unless an officer tells you. Most officers have that blue line of keeping quiet, the big silence. Well, no, who cares, okay? Here's one of them. Working Vice, and it's not a girl story, so you don't have to take the kids out of the room like some of the other ones. We're working in Hollywood, and there was a kind of a tough vice sergeant, and we would come with our supervisors, and he was kind of a rough guy, and we found out that apparently he doesn't like gays, okay? And that's kind of a weird place to put a supervisor in a vice unit that investigates not just gays. We don't investigate gays. We investigate activity that might be done by gays. We have to look at the target here. It's not gays. It's not. But there are bars that we get complained about because, again, like I said before, an honest bar will complain about a dishonest bar, and that's the complaint we get. And so we have to investigate this. So there was a bar that they want us to go into. They wanted new faces. So we were there from another area. So they sent me and my partner in. And what we're doing in bars is, like we've always said before on these cop stories, is selling to drunks, selling to minors, people under 21, and then having barmaids that are scamming people by ordering 2 beers, and because they're looking at guys that might be drunk, and then the guy will pay the beer with a $20 bill, and he'll get like $1 change. Okay, and that happens a lot. And so the bar and the girl will split the difference. Usually, that can be up to $10 each customer each time they order. So imagine you're a waitress, you're making $5-6 every time you buy a beer. For a given evening, you can make $300-400 on top of your normal salary, on top of regular tips. So that's illegal. So anyway, he says, well, and we're in a group, a bunch of us, and he says, okay, I want you 2 guys to go in this bar. Okay, so we go in there. Well, we walk in there. It's a gay bar. Okay, so what? Okay, it's a gay bar. It's all guys, and they have a dance floor, and there's music, and they're dancing, and we're sitting there. We're looking for vice violations. We're not looking for homosexual activity. It's not our job, unless they're doing something lewd. We could be hetero or homo. It doesn't really matter. So we're looking. There's guys dancing. It's a gay bar. Okay, so what? So we're looking. We're drinking our beer. We're in there about 20 minutes, and we say, let's leave. There's nothing happening here, so we leave. So we go back to the staging area. It's only a couple blocks away, and because the supervisor is sending out various units to investigate complained of locations. That's what he's doing. He's coordinating this. So he looks at, why are you back so quick? And we go, there's no violations. Well, you guys stand there, man. I know there's something going on there. I said, we're not going to go back in there. There's not any violations. And our supervisor's watching this, our supervisor. And he goes, I can order you to go in there. And we're going, what is wrong with this guy? He goes, yeah, I know there's some kind of lewd acts going on there. I said, Sarge, we checked it. There is no lewd acts. It's fine. You're only in there 15 minutes. I said, well, it doesn't take long to figure out. So we're trying to not argue with him because he's a supervisor. Well, it didn't take long. My supervisor just moved in between us, man. I learned that later when I became one. He goes, hold it. You're not ordering my guys to go anywhere. They told you what they got. He turns around and says, come on, guys, and he pulls us to the side. Okay, now we're having a Peter principle, mine's bigger than yours, okay? And so he's off with us. So we're like, okay. Well, now he's mad, this one supervisor. So there's another guy there that we found out later on. I saw him years later. He's a really nice guy, an operator, an undercover officer. So he says, well, you go in there, go in and see what you can see. And this guy really he was loaned to the unit. He really wanted to work the unit, so he's going to do whatever they say. So he goes in. Of course, we're going to go and back him up outside in case he needs anything. And he had another partner who went with him. So we're outside. So about 5 minutes goes by, and his partner comes out, and he goes over to us. We're just standing on the curb, because there's people standing all around. It's not unusual to see people out there outside this bar. Hey, what's going on? Oh, he's doing fine. He said he's got something might be happening. So people are looking at me kind of funny. So I left, and okay, fine. 45 minutes later, his partner still hadn't come out. So I tell him, you got to go in there and check him. Okay, because different partners work different ways. I would never allow my partner to be inside someplace, any place, longer than about 15 minutes before I go in there and see if he's okay. Because, you got to, anyway. So he goes in. He comes out. He goes, he's fine. He's coming out. Okay, fine. So he finally comes out. We all go back to the staging area, and we're standing there, and he's going to report in. And we're standing around. He says, yeah, I went in there, and this really mean sergeant said, why were you in there so long? Well, the guys are asking me to dance. So I danced. And we're all looking at each other. Okay, don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong in these videos. We are just hetero guys. Just I'm sorry that we're males that happen to like women. So this is unusual for us. And I'm sure maybe there was a couple guys, maybe there was a couple of vice cops that were gay. I don't know. I don't care. But it just seemed amusing that I just started dancing with them. People asked me to dance. And we're like, well, first of all, you're not supposed to You're not supposed to get involved that way with suspects. You're not supposed to date the prostitutes, man and female. You're not supposed to have an engaging conversation with guys in bathrooms. You're not supposed to do any of that, okay? You're just there to do your job. So he's dancing with them, okay? So I danced with 2 or 3 guys, you know, and one of them asked me, you know, well, you want to go out later? Can I meet you later? And we're all going, we're all standing there watching this. It's just amazing. Like he so wants to impress his supervisor that he's telling him. So one of his partners says, well, what happens if one of the guys wants you to go home with him? And we're all looking. It's like E.F. Hutton. We're all listening for this answer. And he goes, well, you know, I want to, you know, please my supervisor, so maybe I'd have to go home with him. Oh my God! We're like, whoa, are you kidding me? You know, and we're like, everybody just moaned. It was, some of us were laughing. Some were just kind of like, what? And he looks like, the look on his face was, maybe I should have said this. He was telling the truth, obviously. Yeah, why would you make this stuff up? And so even the hardcore supervisor goes, you don't do that. He goes, oh, well, I just wanted to please you, sir. And then the other sergeant, a little bit, a few minutes later, so he goes, no, now he's chewing him out. Here a guy, he did the sergeant a favor by going in there after we decided not to go. And now he's chewing on it because he was dancing, and he was going to go home with one of the suspects, or one of the people there. Not suspect, one of the people there. Bottom line is, they got no violations. It's just a bar. People enjoying themselves. That's all it is. You look at it that way. Forget the sex part. It's okay. So then our supervisors over here goes, see what happens when you press people? And I learned this later. Again, there'll be stories coming down the road when I became a supervisor. You learn all this. Right now I'm older now, and I'm learning supervisory skills, and I'm absorbing the good ones and getting rid of the bad ones. And he's telling us, really nice guy, he said, this is what happens when you push people, okay? He wanted to impress him so well, he's willing to do that. If he's willing to do that, what else is he willing to do? What if the guy decides he wants to have sex with him? Where do you can't do it. So when you push people, you push them, they do things wrong. How you do in your workplace or whatever, you can't do that. Just, they know their mission, do your job, and then deal with it. But don't push them. So we just, oh my gosh, we were just, of course, jokes would go after that. Hey, so-and-so, hey, you want to go? No, he just shut up. And it was just an ongoing thing, again, for the rest of the night, maybe the next night, jokes about, you want to go, Frank, after we get done here, you want to go dance somewhere? No, that's okay. Okay. That kind of stuff, okay? You know, or did you do the foxtrot? Or what kind of dance? I mean, just guys were just hammering them, you know. And it was pretty funny. But again, like all the other stories, your couple days it'll happen, and then another story will pop up, and your little dancing story will go away, and then this one's the hot topic. So it's the way it was. But anyway, so you won't see that on TV. Okay, anyway. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.